Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Mickey Mantle, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now, Torrey Hunter. He will lead this one off today. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Jose Barrios gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hunter comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Now the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hunter's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Mickey Mantle. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Digging in now, Gary Sheffield. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Mantle leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
He's going.
Runner goes. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in score.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
So stepping in, Tony Perez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Rod Carew. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Royals lead it 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson's there. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. hard on the ground towards short, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Now the relay home, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Grounded softly to the right. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting eighth.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Gary Carter. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made
a dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Ryan Sandberg will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1-2. Pitch popped up. Matthews has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. In is Torrey Hunter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Somebody's caught a hot streak. Another base hit. Average climbing over the 260 mark. Needle pointing up.
Luis Arias.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Runner!
Standing in now, Luis Arias. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The second baseman, Rod.
Striding in, Rod Carew, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. That's popped up. Sandberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 3.
2 men on, 2 out, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Ready with the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
This year against right-handed pitching, Killebrew brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
The set and the 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Garver.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Sheffield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals 2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Up next for the Royals.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hunter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. KC down in order. They're down 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario as we begin the top of the 4th. This is pulled into right. Sheffield is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next,
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat will be the big 3rd baseman Miguel Sano. The 2-2.
Helpful.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Max Kepler. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Popped up. Carter shading to his right, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Tony Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2 fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Gary Carter. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ryan Sandberg. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carew to second for one. Back to Killebrew, the double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out the Twins leaderboard, you can see he currently sits 3rd on the ball club in that category. In now, Luis Arias. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. 2 out, nobody on. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline. Perez gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Twins are in front 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So digging in now, Robin Yount. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
The center fielder,
So
number
2
10,
are gone now in the Royal fifth.
Andre
And that means up next it'll be the
Dawson.
Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Great support from his infield though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 4 and the Royals 2.
Your
Brett
attention, please.
Saberhagen takes over to start the
pitching
6th
for the
inning on the
Royals.
mound.
Number 18, Brett Saberhagen.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. The 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another chance?
Garver.
Mitch Garver. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so
Now
much
back.
velocity in the
Left
game. That
field.
was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now
And with
back.
first base open,
Third
the
baseman.
last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ball
Looked
2.
like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so
Now
far in this
batting,
series.
right
That's
fielder,
his 5th strikeout in this
Kepler.
series alone.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dawson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2.